terrified of Trump getting another appointment, which could swing it from a progressive justice over to maybe an originalist, textualist, conservative justice.
Yeah, and gosh, there's so many points of risk in that play if Democrats decide to try to launch it. First of all, sources close to Justice Sotomayor are telling us that there's been no outreach from any Democratic senators, from the White House, from the Hill at all to push this with her. It seems like it's just more of, floating these leaks to Politico and other places to see if it would publicly influence her. There were people before the election, though, even back in the spring, who were pressuring her publicly, writing these pieces saying she should really step away, she should step down. But listen, the last several times I've seen her on the bench, she's been completely engaged, completely healthy. She's very open about the fact that she deals with diabetes. She manages that.
What's up, bud?
People close to her say, she's not considering going anywhere.
Really quick, together, Shannon, you and I can do this. Is it Sotomayor, Thomas, and Alito that are in their 70s, meaning for...
No, bud, you're not going outside now. No.
Focus somewhat
no, bud.
on those three as potential turnover.
Yeah, and the chief is 69, if I have my birthdays right. So, there's kind of a cluster of them, but still, by Supreme Court standards, that's kind of middle age. Because, they can stick around into their 80s or 90s.
Bro, don't you have anything better to do? Like, can't you go and ask your party to be better than complain to me about my party?
Sort of floating, maybe we should retire so we can put someone younger in. How do they take that?
Well, think about Justice Ginsburg.
Make sure you subscribe before you go.
And she was like, the more you write about it.
Oh, here comes the Blue Jay again, bud. Here he comes.
Listen,
it's the baby Blue Jay. Oh, and the squirrel's there.
Just as progressive as
I want the Blue Jay to come down. Yeah, look at that. He's scared of that squirrel.
It's going to be really hard for you to get someone like that. And it was her life's work after her husband.
I put little ones out for you, dumbass. Take a little one. There you go.
For the rest of her life. But remember Justice Breyer. There were these trucks driving around, retire Breyer here in front of the Supreme Court here in Washington.
Yeah.
He felt like it was a good time for him to go into
his 80s,
and that, of course, gave President Biden the
opportunity
all the
birdies to
nominate and the confirmation of Justice Jackson.
Sure. Shannon, you mentioned Dean Phillips. You're going to have him on your program today. Who else do you have?
We've got Byron Donalds, too. And, of course, he has been a true loyalist to President Trump. We'll talk about transition plans and House plans moving forward. If they take the House, there's a lot of expectation about what they can get done. I'm going to ask him about that report, too. His district hit very hard by those recent storms, the FEMA reporting. I'm sure he'll have something to say about that. And before we go, Rachel, I have to say, I think you are the only other person under 90 who also knows the words to the Marine Corps anthem.
Oh, really?
I know most of them.
Yes, I love that we both know it.
I learned it through torture.
Oh, two Blue Jays. Two Blue Jays. Oh, come on. Where's the baby? Oh, is that... Oh, the baby's there, too. Oh, we got them all. We got them all.
Sang all of the service anthems, so they're stuck in there.
What is that school? Sounds like a great school.
I know, it's a great
Clip
school.
that.
And you went to Liberty, too, right?
I did. We didn't sing it there, but I'm sure that they would very much approve of you singing it there, too.
They sure would. They sure would. Shannon, you're the best.
Thanks for
joining us.
Good to see you guys.
Sure. All right. Oh, that was fun. Pause.
Pause. Awkward pause.
That's not awkward.
Okay, just enjoy our talk.
No.
You're allowed to have a sip.
No, I know exactly what's happening. He doesn't want to set up the next topic, so he's sitting it out to see if I'll take the
I'm going to set it up right now. Let me tell you.
Really? That was such a... I'm letting you know
Blue
what
Jay.
happens on
Blue
TV.
Jay.
He's
That's
like,
the
I'm
baby
gonna drink my
one.
coffee.
That's the
You
baby
take it
Blue
easy,
Jay.
We'll set this topic up.
I wanted to be fair. Pass the ball.
We didn't even consider that you might.
Yeah, I was too busy drinking coffee.
So there is...
Mom and Dad should come back
the headline
soon.
is as follows. Let's lead with the headline. Okay. That's the
All right.
most important
That's a
part.
good idea.
I raised $50 million for Democrats, and this week, for Trump, saying the Democrat Party turned its back on me and my family long before I turned my back on it. Evan Barker, a she, slams Democrats for their lack of values. In the Free Press, which has been open about a lot of these conversations, here's part of the article and argument that's made. The Democrat Party has evolved into a group that signals virtue but lacks real values. It's a group that panders but never produces. Advancing LGBTQ rights and a woman's right to choose are essential freedoms in our country when it's all you have to offer because your constituency is so...
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Did you see that? Did you see that?
Stands for nothing. Who could never articulate her vision for America. Ultimately, guys, I mean, that's it. We said that.
That was awesome.
What does she really stand for? I know the previous positions
not
and the
just
non-positions.
she. So that's not just she, but the party itself. I mean,
Exactly.
So you're saying like Okay, they stand for women's rights. For them, women's rights just means abortion, because when you can't define a woman, when you're not defending
That's
little girls
problem.
and teenagers and